Hey, good morning, everyone. This is TC, your guiding chariot. This is your daily reading for February 25th, Monday, start of a new week. And we're actually starting off, I'm going to say on a good foot. Interesting foot, but good foot. So we're going to start with our rune today. So we got Berkana. We actually haven't had Berkana in a while. We did get Berkana reversed today. We got the blank side when I pulled him out. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of both meanings though. So even though it got reversed, either there's a mix of energies, or I think some of you are kind of getting the right, or not the right way, but like the regular way, and then some are getting the reverse. So what does Berkana mean? Sorry, I have like random. All right. So Berkana, upright. Berkana speaks to me a lot of what comes up with Berkana. Yes, fertility. Yes, kind of new endeavor, especially business, especially for someone who's a little more mature later on in life. What I normally pick up for Berkana is like a revival and a healing. And that manifests in different ways. So it could be something coming back that thought had passed or thought had gone. But it's this sense of revival and renewal almost that I'm getting. For this rune today. Reversed, the rune can sometimes talk about like family issues where you might be manipulated by a family member. There might be a family member or family members that are using you for something. There can also be this idea, which I think is the one I'm a little more kind of drawn to right now, this idea of starting over versus persevering through challenges. Kind of this response to, oh, I've been doing this, it's too hard, screw it, I'm not going to do it anymore, I'm going to go do something else, versus like digging your heels in and doing the hard work that's being asked for. And there's differences in how you respond to that. Now, if it's challenging, and you're not fulfilled, and it's just challenging just for the sake of challenging, and it just seems hard and frustrating and painful, then yes, that's not something you want to continue. But if it's something you care about, or something that, is challenging you to grow, that's probably something that's worth persevering through, and just kind of like, okay, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to do my best. I'm going to ask questions when I need to, and I'm just going to try my hardest. Like, there's a difference to that than just be like, oh God, that's hard, never mind, no, that can't be done. I'm guilty of that too. But I feel like that's the biggest thing, and I think that's where this revival is coming, this kind of renewal of spirit, or this revival of energy. I know a lot of us have been feeling a little heavy, or heaviness, just kind of going into the past couple days. Or going through the past couple days. So that's what I'm really feeling with Berkana. And we have some really helpful aspects that kind of align with that as well. Today the moon makes a trine to Mercury, which essentially just kind of aligns our heart and mind. Communication is easy. It does bring out this kind of like practical, kind of common sense side of us where, it's easy for us to kind of figure out a solution, see the way forward, and then on the same coin, easy to share that. So especially for if anyone resonated with the, you may be being manipulated, or there may be family members that ask too much of you. We also have a sextile between the moon and Venus, which normally makes people, a little friendlier. It mellows out personalities. People's dispositions are just friendlier. Like, it just makes everyone kind of nice and happy and harmonious. So if you do have to deliver something, say, hey, I can't do this anymore, you asked too much of me, this isn't how we're going to get this done. Honestly, today is going to be a nice day to have that kind of conversation, because the energies around are going to help the people who need to hear maybe some hard news. It'll soften it and soften them at the same time, which probably will make it a little more comfortable for you to share as well. Sorry, my throat's still a little sore, so I'm going to take some tea. And then it's going to be easy for you to formulate your words. So I think all of these together really help with this idea that, just push through it. Do your best, do what you need to. And like I said, for those people who feel like, people are taking advantage of them, this is a great time to like have that conversation to say, hey, I can't do this anymore. It's not fair for you to ask this of me. The aspects today help to soften that blow a bit and make it a little easier on you. All right, with that said, I'm going to tilt this down. I'm going to pull some cards. All right, cool. So, I got the Journey of Love deck today. And I kind of wasn't sure what deck I wanted to use, but I was thinking about it. We have this aspect of Venus. We possibly have, maybe some relationships with loved ones, that need to be reassessed. Is someone flipped over? Someone is flipped over. We're totally taking that. That was interesting. And also sometimes Berkana can talk about romances coming in. So there may be some relationship things happening as well. That's exciting. I wonder when that card got flipped over. The Pearl Threaded. Oh. Okay. Are you following? No. Okay. We will take these bad boys. This is a bunch. All right. Okay, so this is the one that was flipped over in the deck. The Pearl Threaded, number 38, comes down to 11. Lovely little master number there. I talked about relationships. Here's Yin Yang Lover. So let's see what that means. Gifts received. Yes, please. And then Hidden Beauty. So it's funny, when I opened the deck, this card actually stood out to me when I took it out of the box today. So I'm kind of happy to see that card back again. I think I left the book in the other room. I will be right back. Yep, that I did. All right. I feel like going in order. Let's go in order. All right, the Pearl Threaded. You guys see that all right? Perfect. Though we labor through the illusion of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it for our victory alone, as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. That was one very long sentence. Each human being is a pearl on the Divine Mother's garland, gradually assuming luster and revealing beauty, worth, and radiance over many lifetimes. Together we are creating a precious offering in return for her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down, and instead to be lifted up. To do this, we honor the thread that connects each of us as one divine being, just like the various fingers that belong to one hand. When we honor the pearl essence of our divine nature, we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. Yes. So this I definitely see for a couple groups. Definitely the group that's feeling manipulated, and also anyone who relates to the idea, especially if this is a work thing, if this is coming through as a work situation and there's something that, if you feel like you're constantly starting over versus persevering when times are hard, this to me is really about connecting to common grounds, seeing us all as one unit. Now, yes, does that mean that, maybe you're this pearl up top and someone else, isn't treating you right? For sure. That's not acceptable. That's them not recognizing the thread. That doesn't mean you have to not recognize the thread. That also doesn't mean that you aren't connected. It may not be super obvious, but it doesn't mean it's not there. If you can take a pause and look at it through... It's interesting. I always want to say this is an emotional lens, but in a way it's also not, because it's a little objective. You kind of get to see things as they are. And it's like taking your emotions out of it. So it's more, I should call it a compassionate lens. That's what it is. You're looking through a compassionate lens. Because there's always some thread of connection. There's always a similarity there. And it's true. It may be hard to find. You may not even want to find it. That's a true thing. But I think this card is coming up for those people who are in that challenging moment, almost as a heads up that, there may be something here. And again, it may not be obvious. That doesn't mean that it's not present. All right. Let's do the next one. I love how I said I'm going to do them in order and I line them up backwards. We got yin yang lover. So this is card number 8. I was out with a friend today. We saw a lot of 8s. We actually saw a lot of 8s and a lot of 9s out today. So just I don't know, random thing. So if you guys are seeing a lot of angel numbers, 8 and 9 might be a significant one. I told you we got 11 with the pearl threaded. Yin Yang Lover, the force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. There is no need to fight this inner genius. You can learn to speak its language instead. What is it that captures you, that pulls you close, that holds so much light for you? Why fight it? Don't step away from what you really love to grab hold of a second prize. I don't know why that looked funny to me. Why not claim your first prize? It is there waiting for you. It is yours alone, beloved. No one else can claim your own divine birthright for you. Be yielding and let your desire fill your body, your heart, and your mind. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. It will come to you through the field of attraction that emanates from your own heart. It is not a question of worthiness or deservedness. It is not a question of trying to work out what you want or need. Your heart always knows. Listen. If you still can't hear, then just feel. You'll get the gist of it soon enough. Ooh, that is a nice one. So honestly, to me, this, especially when you think yin and yang, this is about balance. And this is about, there's no need to seek or to look for what you desire, because what you seek is seeking you. Whatever is yours is going to find its way to you. I almost want to say this is about, so anyone, which probably is all of us really, that's trying to attain a goal, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new partner, it is called the yin yang lover after all, whether it's the house, the car, whatever it is. Whatever that thing is already trying to find its way for you. The circumstances are already trying to line up. And I know a lot of us probably have heard this already, especially with the popularity of The Secret and all of that. But it's a true thing that honestly the best way to bring those things into your life is to allow them to come. It's, I feel like everyone's heard this analogy, especially, when you're single and your friends are not, and you always hear, oh, he found me when I wasn't looking, or, I had totally stopped looking for it and then he bumped into me, or, whatever it is. Excuse me. So there definitely is something to it when you just kind of allow the universe to do what it wants to do, and then everything starts rolling in. I feel like this is just about being the yin to the yang, allowing this natural balance to happen. And then how appropriate, the card we got after that is Gift Receives, number 13. Relax. It's okay to accept what is coming your way now. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love, after all. That is all there is. Enjoy, accept. Rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest, and replenishment now. It's just time. Lovely. So yeah, definitely the universe is trying to give you something, whatever it was you were asking for. Maybe there's a little healing that's coming in some, kind of crazy packages. It's fine. But again, I think there's this idea that we're trying so hard to find the answer, or exerting so much energy in pursuit of it, that it's making it harder for us to just be and to receive. So again, just enjoy. I think both of these cards talked about it. The yin and yang talked about, just being and doing what excites you and makes you passionate and living in that. Gift Receives is just talking about just being and allowing and rest. Know it's coming and know that the universe is trying to give you all this wonder. There's no reason to have to fight so hard for it, if that makes sense. And then last one, Hidden Beauty, and it's 45, so this also reduces to 9. So 8 and 9 again. My friend, if you're watching, you know who you are. Look, we got some more. You are glimpsing beauty, and yet there is more to be revealed. There is more than what you are currently seeing. To attempt to force the vision would prevent you from seeing what is being revealed. Be patient and look more closely. Soften your heart and ask to be shown the beauty of the situation that is being shown to you. Wait. Let the vision come alive, and you shall witness what was once hidden. All right, so this to me is all about divine guidance. It's also giving me very like Two of Swords vibes. Standing at the crossroads, wanting to move, but again, you're blindfolded. You can't see the way forward. You know, you may even be looking at something that looks like a result, and you're like, this is it? So I did all the work to get here. I wanted to get there, but I'm here. Like, what? Like, you know, there's still something yet to be revealed. There's been this theme the past couple of readings. I think it was 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. And I think I entitled it something about clarity revealed. So there is kind of the layers that we were talking about where it's coming. The layers are finally shedding. Gifts are coming in. You know, we're trying to be that match and just allow the gift to happen, because essentially the gateway's opening. All these little layers and veneers that kind of blocked the way forward or just kind of hid the gift from view are all lightening up and they're all disappearing. So beautiful message of just be, allow, with the rune, again, this sense of revival and also perseverance as well. I think there may be something for a lot of you who, you know, kind of want a new situation, you know, and maybe are not kind of taking in the present, like not taking in the current moment maybe. And I think there may be something there that's being missed. You know, and I want to say that thing being missed, it may not be super essential to, you know, whatever the dream is, but I do think it's kind of that, it's that link that will keep you from repeating the cycle. Because when Berkana comes in reverse, it's definitely this idea of like constantly restarting. So it's, you know, I left this job for another one, but this one sucks too. So I'm going to leave this one for another. Oh shit, this one sucks too. And, you know, so it's kind of that idea of continuing to hop versus... Normally I don't take the ones that felt, but those two felt pretty... We're going to take those. But there's this idea of constantly starting over versus just, you know what, I'm going to make this work. There's something good here. I'm going to make this work. So for those of you who that resonates with, definitely something to think about and process. And before I shuffle, we'll talk about these little jumpers. So we got the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. So 8 of Pentacles, perseverance, diligence, honing your craft, working on your skills. 7 of Swords, you know, mischief, trickery. Honestly, with what we've been talking about, I do think this is your inner saboteur trying to trick you out of something that you could really strengthen yourself in. I don't necessarily see this as someone out to get you. Could it be? I'm going to say maybe, because there may be a small portion of you, but honestly, I think this 7 of Swords right now in this reading, this is an inner saboteur. This is you tricking yourself. And you're being very, very clever. And all the times I've seen this card, I've never actually noticed this little fox down here. So you know yourself far too well that you know exactly what you have to say to yourself to put you in that space of doubt, to put you in that space of you know, negative thinking, that negative, you know, storyline that, you know, once, and it, you know, if I'm super candid and super honest, like, I've definitely going through that the past few days. This, you know, I had a, you know, kind of a not so fulfilling experience, and I've been trying to shake it off, but in that process, I've been, hi Leo, you can see my little kitty down here. It's kind of tainted, that one experience has now kind of become the lens that I look at the rest of my day through. You know, and I know what I'm thinking isn't real. Like, I'm just looking for the bad now. And, you know, you look for it, you're going to find it. And trust me, I have found a lot, which has just kind of added to the pile. But I have enough awareness to know that's fake. So I'm just trying to shake it off. And that's a very hard thing to do. And I think it's the same, you know, this little cunning little fox. No, you know, it's my inner saboteur. So who knows, you know, what to say to me to get under my skin than myself. You know, so I think a lot of us are playing this game with ourselves, and we need to be aware of it and not, you know, not listen to it, tune it out, know what's real, know what's not. Ooh, that was a good little chunk. All right. So first one out was the King of Wands. We talked about this earlier, being passionate, master of To me, this is really master of yourself, master of your desires, your will. We've got the Queen of Swords upright. Queen of Swords, discernment, cutting out that which does not serve us. Knowing the difference between the BS, and what's true. And again, we have some butterflies in here. We talked about transformation earlier with the Oracle. So we are going through this shift for sure. Six of Swords, moving away from stress. So we are moving forward. We're moving into calmer waters. Again, we have the Emperor. We got this card yesterday, taking control. Could be an Aries, so you could be dealing with an Aries in your life. But honestly, I think that's our energy of really rising up. Stop it. So rising up and taking control. We have another king. So we have the King of Wands. We have the King of Swords. So yes, it does stand for fire and air signs. There's also a counterpart here because we have the King of Swords coming right under the Queen of Swords. So again, this could be a divine counterpart coming in. This could be a partner that's finally, coming into the arena. With the Emperor under the King of Wands. King of Wands, suit of fire. So could be any fire sign. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. For the Swords, could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But here, it's really, what I want to convey to you is really the energies. Master of your desire, master of the mind, having a very strong and clear level of discernment, and really taking charge of your life and your circumstances. Last card out is the High Priestess, which is a big hit to intuition. I mean, there are some major players in today's reading. And honestly, if I link this back to the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords we had, this inner saboteur is playing such a minor game. Like, such a minor game. It's just very good at it because like I said, it knows exactly what to say. But look how you're coming up. We've got two kings, an emperor, a queen, and the High Priestess. We are in total control of this situation. Like, that is not the question. I don't even want to pull more cards because I'm like, I can't do this any better. Like, you own your desires, you own your will, use it to its, literally at master level. You will lead the country. You will be the ruler. If you practice your discernment and cut out what's good, protect what's bad, again, you will have a clear mind and have a logical plan and see the way forward. We're moving, out of discomfort into calmer waters through listening to our intuition, through taking those guided messages. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. Hello, yes, this is what we're trying to move towards, our abundance. Page of Pentacles, so this could be new work. This could be a new offer. Definitely a new beginning. Wheel of Fortune, hallelujah. This is fate changing. This is literally the universe shifting things in our favor. Like we talked about getting gifts received. I mean, over and over and over again. So trust that this shift is happening. Trust that these gifts are coming in. And how we get it is just by allowing. See the thread through all of us. Work as one. Be a partner. Do what you enjoy. And if you're caught in a situation that, you don't enjoy, you really have to look at it. Is there truly nothing to be gained from here? Is there no commonality that I share with this moment? If the answer truly is no, like if there's truly nothing in there that you can work with, then yes, it is time to jump ship. That's where you use this sword as the Queen of Swords and hack that off. If there's something to work with, honestly, reassess and be real honest with yourself and look at it. Is it just a challenge that I just don't want to deal with this? So I'm not, and I'm just going to jump again. Or, that's where this discernment's coming in. Am I jumping just because I don't want to deal? Or is this truly not a good fit? That's where you really have to assess things. But, you have all the power, and all you have to do is just allow. All right, my lovelies, I've talked a little too long, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. Sending you guys lots of love. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I love connecting with you guys. If you have anything to share, hit me up in the comment section. You can DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. If you want to book a personal session with me, all that will be in the description box below. But super excited to see this. Fate's changing in our favor. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. It's all good stuff. All right, lovelies, take care. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.